Welcome everyone. This video is about the writing skills in English. In this video, certain tips for better writing have been provided. A basic knowledge of writing skills will certainly help you improve your writing ability in English. And coming to the point, writing is a powerful skill. It can help the students score good marks in their examinations apart from excelling in their studies. It can also impress the people with your good personality. And above all, it can help you in effective expression on every writing task. So this video practically is going to act as your guide, a guide to help you explore the writing skills in enhancing your English writing ability, English writing quality. Obviously, here comes the question in mind. If writing skills are so very important, how to develop them? Yes, in this context, here are certain tips for better writing. This video, in fact, is a collection of tips for better writing in English. First of all, you have to read actively, and active reading involves a diverse reading materials. When I say diverse reading materials, it means getting into reading of newspapers, getting into the reading of books, magazines, journals, and other publications. And these diverse sources will acquaint you with the different writing styles, different vocabulary, and ideas of many writers. It will be your great input for better writing. And next, in this context, you have to analyze the writing styles of different writers so that you can learn a lot. For this, what you have to do, you have to pay close attention to how the authors they create their sentences and how they do create their paragraphs. What techniques also they use to engage the readers. This is another aspect you have to be very particular about. So understanding these delicate aspects will certainly be quite helpful for you. And the process of active reading will require your noting of vocabulary and phrases. When I say noting of vocabulary, I mean writing down the different new words that you learn in the process of reading. For this purpose, you have to maintain a vocabulary notebook. Whenever you come across new words or new phrases during your reading, jot them down. Means write them down. And importantly, writing is not enough. You have to use these newly noted words in your writings, and that will enrich your vocabulary. Apart from the extensive reading drive, the second most important aspect to supplement your writing skill is to understand the purpose of your writing and to understand your audience. Because you are writing for the audience. So understanding the audience, members of the audience, that is very important, that is paramount. That is why what you have to do, your clarity in communication is highly essential. Before you start writing, understand the purpose behind it. Why you are writing. Through your writing, you are trying to inform, or you are trying to persuade, or you are trying to entertain others. Before you start writing, the clarity in mind, the purpose of your writing, that is required. The next point to be particular about in this connection is your writing should meet the expectations of the audience. Audience wants something, and if you can meet their expectation, yes, your writing will be definitely acclaimed and appreciated. So consider who your audience is, who are those people you are writing for, whether you are writing for the students or for the housewives or for the farmers and so on. After you identify the audience, try to match your writing to the level of their understanding and their interest. Please remember, two writings of separate categories, for example, one on science, another on motivation, will have different tones and they will have specific approaches. That is why, in connection with your audience, this is what you should try to do. You have to clearly visualize what you want to achieve through your writing. Whether you want to inform them or you want anything else for the audience. This else factor may be to motivate these people, motivate the members of the audience, to help them achieve their goals. This will help you stay focused, and this will help you ensure your message receives bigger audience. Well, it should be noted that the aspects of writing skills being discussed here are quite useful not only for the students of the schools and colleges, but also these tips are useful for the learners, those who are trying to upgrade their English language skills. And the third important aspect for better writing is grammar and syntax. In this connection, Master the rules of grammar. The thoroughness in grammar is the foundation of quality writing. Those who are very good at grammar, their writing is specific and special. That is why you should study and practice the basic rules of grammar. Basic rules obviously involves the functional areas of grammar, like say uses of verbs, uses of tense, subject-verb agreement, sentence structure, and many things more. And in school level, basics of grammar are well taught. You have to refresh them up as you grow. And the next point is to develop your punctuation proficiency. What is punctuation proficiency? You have to master the proper use of punctuation marks such as comma, semicolons, colons, apostrophe, full stop. These punctuation marks, they can significantly impact the clarity and flow of your writing. Additionally, you have to create effective sentences. So when I say effective sentences, I mean you have to learn to construct sentences that are very concise, very clear, and grammatically correct. Avoid repeated sentences and avoid use of sentence pieces. This apart, another important tip is to expand your vocabulary. Expanding the vocabulary has its own merit. For this, the first step is you have to build your vocabulary notebook, as I have pointed out earlier. Make notes or create a digital document to record the new words and their meanings that you come across. Then you try to use the new words collected. When I say new words, what is the contextual use of these words? It means you have to use the new words where they mean appropriately. I am giving an example. To send money, sending of money, for that there is a word, specific word, remit, R-E-M-I-T. This word remit is not used for sending anything else. So this word remit is specific to sending of money. Your vocabulary definitely will help you explore the words like this to create a good impression in the mind of the audience, in the mind of the readers. So you have to understand the context in which the words are being used. It ensures that you are using the new words appropriately to impress the members of the audience, members of the readers. Linked to the words, you have to learn their synonyms and antonyms. Increase your word power in terms of synonyms, in terms of antonyms of the common words. It will certainly help your language and help your language quality and make your writing more engaging. In addition to the words related to quality writing, your next step would be to organize your thoughts effectively. What is the meaning of this organization of thoughts? You have to understand the importance of creating the writing structure. So you have to develop a framework of your ideas for writing. Framework, main points followed by the sub points. This is the framework structure. Use clear introductions, use clear body paragraphs and conclusions for the ease of readers. It is also what we say the outlining technique. Outline your ideas before writing. This helps you write logically without being off the track. Arranging the ideas, main ideas, sub ideas. Identify these ideas first. What are the main ideas you are going to incorporate in your writing, and what are the sub ideas? This will help you outline your ideas. This is what we call the outlining technique. Mind mapping. What is mind mapping? It should be used for clarity of your writing. Try to use these mind maps. Do you know what a mind map is? It is simply the concept map to visualize your ideas and their links with each other. Ideas have a logical link, logical sequence in your presentation. This is what we call the mind map. So this can help you organize your thoughts more effectively. Professional writers, those who write books and other voluminous works, they use this map for their hold on their writing. And the next aspect for quality writing, next tip for quality writing is editing and proofreading. This process, editing and proofreading, it involves the revision process. Keep in mind that the writing is a process. Don't take your first draft as the final one. That is why you have to revise and refine your work a number of times till you get your ideas rightly expressed, till the better version, the best version comes up. And then comes the reading aloud for clarity. Reading aloud, that is a plus point. Reading your writing loudly can help you trace the errors. And error correction is a very important work in writings. Loud reading and silent reading, out of these two, prefer loud reading. Finally, give your touch of perfection to your writing. And to do this, pay attention to the details during proofreading. Check for spelling and grammar errors. Grammatical errors must be rectified. And the seventh tip is you seek feedbacks. Feedbacks for your writing. That is a very important step if you want to go for good writing, quality writing, effective writing. Feedback of your writing can be done by a number of ways. Number one, peer review group. Peer means those who belong to your age group. They can help you a lot. Simply ask your friends to review each other's work. They can provide valuable feedback for you. On the basis of the feedback, you can improve the quality of your writing. And the next is consult your teachers. Teachers can also be of great help. They can guide you and give you feedback for improvement. They can give you the right advice for quality writing. And invite positive criticism. Positive criticism is another option out. Be open to criticism because it offers suggestions for improvement. Constructive feedback points out the areas where you can grow as a writer. Another important tip is quality writing comes from regular practice. For dedicated practice, do these things. First, set a writing schedule. Establish a schedule for writing because consistent practice is the key to improving your writing skills. Every day, daily noting of your creative thoughts, that is also required. Keep a notebook to write down your thoughts and experiences. This simple practice can help you develop the habit of writing regularly. And engage yourself in creative writing exercises. Undertake creative writing on various topics to experiment with different styles of writing and with different types of writing. This can be your blessing for perfection in creative writing. And the ninth tip is all the good writers, they learn from their role models. So you should also go for adopting a role model. They are in fact your ideal writers. When you put someone before you, you try to imitate him in every aspect. And that person to whom you imitate, he is your role model. Now, relating to the role models, you please do this. Study influential writers, good writers. Specify writers you appreciate in different categories of writing and you will analyze their work. Try to understand their writing approaches and styles and learn their writing techniques and skills. Look for the techniques such as their technique in storytelling, the devices in storytelling they use, the persuasive technique they use, the descriptive language they use. Try to learn all these things used by the role models and derive inspiration from these role models. They are the sources of your inspiration. Let the work of influential writers inspire your creative writing. Use their success as the motivation for your quality writing. And finally, the 10th tip is stay informed and stay updated. Keep yourself updated with what? With the current affairs. Stay informed about the happenings all around, and this updation will definitely enrich your writing and keep your content quite rich. Next, you may go for research, in-depth knowledge in a particular area in which you are attempting to write. For this, conduct thorough research when writing on specific topics. And in-depth knowledge, it definitely helps you in your original writing. While writing on any current issue, say, always try to add the latest developments to keep your writings up to date and loved by the people. And in conclusion, please remember, improving your writing style is not just about scoring high marks in the examination, my dear. It's more about making lasting impression, lasting impact with your words and becoming an effective communicator. So be up with your mature writing skills with dedication and practice, and you'll find yourself not only impressing the examiners if you are students, but also you'll be excelling in all the aspects of your life through the power of your written words. Here comes the end of the video. All the best. Thanks for watching.